made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
He misses the free throw. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. Well, the Claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
To the middle. Mobley double-teamed. The drive by Garland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Outside, George. Screen by Zubac. George, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Leonard. The Cavaliers making the shot. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Garland with it. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Fires the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, over the years, Reggie Jackson's improvement as a range shooter has really unlocked his game.
The wide open look here for Garland. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Jackson. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. That shot off the mark. Empty that time from Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson in the corner. Those three-pointers off the mark. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, guys, if Love doesn't finish a play inside, there is a high chance he's still going to find his way to the free throw line.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Now, here's George. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. With the spin. And Mitchell with the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Deflects the pass. Paul George with the steal. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, John Wall.
Garland looking it over. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Now, here's Mitchell. Love outside. A crossover. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside.
Assist from
Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Outside Covington. Clock at 6. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Enzo Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Wall driving to the basket. Bucket off the crossover.
It just slashes right past the defender. He is one tough cover, John Wall.
And Garland has it in the corner. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Covington in the corner. Pass to Morris. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Covington. Wall, no luck. Outside Garland. Here's Steffens. Wall with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caris LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Osman. Inside. Love. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Love. Stolen by Zubac. All with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Clippers moving the ball around. It's deflected. Pass to Osman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Cleveland with it. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's a pick by Love. And here's Garland for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Garland got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
How about the range of that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Wall. Down low. Zubac. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Love can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Cavalier substitution. Jared Allen.
The Clippers trail.
Donovan Mitchell.
All taking his time here. Pass to Leonard. For the 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here is Los Angeles now. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, here is George. Left side, Leonard. And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell outside. From deep. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
3-point.
Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now, here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got the first points of the second half here for Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Here's Mobley. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Jackson in the corner. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Leonard. Now Morris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris a screen. Here's George. Outside for Jackson. It's stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Mitchell leading the charge. Clippers leading by 5.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Count the basket and the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
The Cavaliers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Allen's shot is off. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. And George gets it to go.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
It's stolen by Morris. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. Back to George. There's a screen by Covington. And Paul George with the 3. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Count it.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
It's LeVert on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 7. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That sends Caris LeVert to the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jackson's got 5 now.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Love in the post. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Morris. Outside Jackson. Covington with it. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Love. .30 seconds left in the third. And here is a Okoro. No good with the layup. Right side Jackson. Pass to George. There's a screen by Covington. Fires the 3. George, no good. LeVert with it. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Reggie Jackson.
To me, Caris LeVert has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax. Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
33.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Clippers with the ball, leading by 5. Pass to Powell. Back to Wall. Into the lane. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Mobley outside. And LeVert, here we go. And he jams it with authority.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Wall. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wall. Out to Morris. Back to Wall. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Wall's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Well, John Wall gets to the glass, and you love it because he's got the size and athleticism to contribute there.
Bounce pass LeVert. Left side, Love. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Wall. Back to Morris. 3-pointer. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 6. Outside Jackson. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Outside Garland. And the rejection by Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Back to Morris. Now here's Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Garland. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Leonard. Back to George. There's the triple. Allen with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Pass to George. Now here's Leonard. Over Allen. And he overshot that one, missing. Now here's Okoro. The three from Garland. And the three ball is good. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. So both teams making some changes here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Garland left side. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Here's Jackson. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. That one falls. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
For 3, Mitchell. They shot off that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now Leonard. Takes it out to Covington. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Garland with it. Guarded now by Morris. .40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Right wing. Here's Osman. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Here's Mitchell. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Garland.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir. Outside,
George. Launches a three. Another shot. It's off. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters.
You ain't the only one in the city with a if you like a monkey, she might
Heck of a win last night.
that's what.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up?
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. Today, we're going to work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Yo, look at the clock!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Shut up! Come on, baby, put it back up. Come on, man, don't forget the cross.
We good. We'll show you.
Very strong. Now let's move on to the next drill.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Nah, we're good. Let's go.
Come around, come around.
Now let's go! Good job. Let's move on to the next drill. Yes. Easy work. Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
He's about to tear it up.
Good morning, Southern California. Ages was
Hey, MP. Wanted to talk to you. Thanks for coming by.
No problem. What's up, Coach?
The Golden State Warriors starters. They're still very early in the season here, but Team Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
Substitution on the court.
In for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Cameron Payne. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
And look at
Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Harris finds Poole. Back to Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And you look at the leader that MP has become, Greg. He encompasses everything you want from a team captain.
Can lead by example, build teammates up, also willing to get in your face when necessary. MP is probably one of the best leaders and locker room presence in the entire NBA.
Poole kicks to Harris. Shoots over Shamet. Harris misses. Suns trail by 3. Here's Booker. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. Charge just screen on Green. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive. Charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Here's Harris. And that one, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Booker. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix. It's all time. For Wiseman, Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Poole's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Harris subbed in for Curry. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Harris is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Green, and there's Iguodala. And it's Kuminga in at the 4. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's good from long range. Harris has got 7 points in the game. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on.
And he banks in the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw off all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Johnson, a wide open look. Phoenix, no good that time either. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Booker outside. A three. He can't get that one to fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry.
The score. Your Suns, 51. The Warriors, 59.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be.
And we turn our attention back to tonight's game. Steph, thank you for being with us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience.
Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Torrey Craig in for Cameron Payne. Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Pools checked in for Thompson. And Harris subbed in for Stephen Curry. Saric and Johnson are on the block. Mikal Bridges out there with Devin Booker. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Booker with no one around. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Bridges. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 16. Out to Harris. Over Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted.
The end of the third quarter with the score. Your Suns, 67.
You think you've done something? You ain't done nothing.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Team. Substitution on the court.
Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Poole. And Harris subbed in for Stephen Curry. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Harris. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Green, and it's Green in at the 5 down low.
Suns foul. Cameron Payne. Third personal foul.
Jay Crowder. David?
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns head athletic trainer. It looks like this is a very painful injury, a lower back strain. There's no shot of him coming back in this one, and in fact, he might be sidelined for a longer time period. And that is not what his team needed to hear, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4.
JaMychal Green, second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your son, Devin Booker.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. DiVincenzo with it. Harris outside. And contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Line for the Warriors, Harris. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. So we see the Warriors taking the game.
That's the end of the game. We appreciate everyone who came out to cheer on their squad tonight. We hope you all get home safely, and we can't wait to see you in our next event.
Wow, terrific win tonight. Your true shooting percentage was through the roof. What was key to your efficiency on offense tonight?
Yeah, everything is really coming together for us right now. We feel like we're about to make a run. Hopefully we can, keep it up and, string a couple wins together like tonight.
Yeah, well, what about the difference on offense tonight?
It's just patience, sharing the ball, not rushing, not pushing too hard, or having one guy try to, take all the shots, making the extra pass, finding the extra open guy. That's how you put numbers up like we did tonight.
Well, that's got to feel good tonight, when the outcome is beyond doubt well before the final buzzer.
Yeah, Nate, it was definitely a vibe in that arena tonight.
Little really want at me. Look down, still doing up Cali.
Ooh, Ashley! Tell me we got some fire content for tonight. You see that game out there? Come on, your boy was killing it.
Yeah,
Show me
so
something.
I drafted this based on your previous... So are you good with the tweet? Can I hit send?
Yeah, I like it. Sounds